Hey guys, this is Brownie from Manhattan, New York. So I'm coming to you guys with this makeup look. And this is extreme strobing to the fullest. Thumbs up if my strobing is on fleek, guys. And a burnt peach and pink eyeshadow look. And a pop of white underneath the eyelid to make my eyes open up a little bit more. And strobing and contouring and highlight on fleek. Thumbs up this video, guys. So this is the right hand side of my makeup. This is the front of my makeup. And this is the left hand side of my makeup. So I hope you guys enjoyed this editorial. Again, guys, I'm so sorry I didn't come to you guys with the lingerie haul. I just threw together two pieces right now. My bottom is from Victoria's Secret, and this is the no-show underwear. Really good for corporate settings because it gives you no panty line. And I'm sure I've showed you guys this undie before. And then this nice t-shirt bra from Lane and Bryant. This video is not sponsored, by the way, guys. Disclaimer. Everything I'm showing you guys in this video I purchased with my own money. So what really makes this underwear is the back, which I'm about to show you guys. If you guys can see the back, it has plastic, a kind of plastic non-slip grip underneath here. Can you guys see this? I don't know if you guys can see this, but it's like, can you guys see that right here on the edge? It has a special plastic to make it non-slip, so it doesn't slide during the day. And this underwear actually does work. I don't get wedgies while I'm wearing it. It doesn't ride up, it doesn't slide, it stays in place all day. And that is the least you could ask for after a long, horrible day at wherever you went. So this is how it looks in the front. I opted for a neutral pattern with black and beiges so that whatever I have on, I don't have to worry about what color underwear I have on and if it's gonna show through. So I really like this one. I have a couple of them. I plan on purchasing some more as they've finally released more colors. They had it on a trial basis is when I purchased it last year to see if it would sell, and if it did sell they would keep it. So it became not limited edition, but it is actually a line in the Victoria's Secret, and that is a no-show, and you can get them 3 for $33 or 1 for like $28.50, I believe. So the 3 for 33 is definitely amazing. Moving on to here, I had uploaded a video and then I realized that it wasn't the video that how I wanted it to be. So here I install my Malaysian ombre here, and I'm like taking it out at the bottom. You guys can see this. I just put it in 2 twists. I have already previously wand curled it, and I don't like to apply a lot of heat to my bundle here because I find that when you apply too much heat, it starts to get stiff and it's harder to style it. And the less heat you apply, it's easier to style, easier to maneuver, and it stays silky just like this. But if you apply too much heat, it becomes not as silky. So this is my hairstyle. I think my camera's giving a little bit of flashback, but that's cool too. As you guys know, I think that's what happened on some of my other videos where my face appeared to be wider than it actually was. It was giving you guys some flashbacks, so you guys left a lot of comments, and common sense lets you know I'm not gonna go outside with my face white. It has to be the flashback on the camera. And if you're into makeup, then you know that certain makeup products, they give you flashback, and the way they appear on the camera is not the way that it actually is when it's done. So Another thing that has been on my mind. People keep telling me that makeup looks good on light skinned people, white people, and makeup does not look good on brown skinned people such as myself, or black people in all should not wear makeup. And to each his own. I know I look absolutely gorgeous. And I find people that have told me that and then looked me up on the internet, looked up my video, and I'm like, that's what I do. That's what I love. That's what I love doing. I like to do makeup videos. I like to buy makeup products. That's what I do. That's what I like doing. So if you don't like it, so sorry, but I like it. That's what I do. So this is the right hand side of my hair. This is the back of my hair. This is the left hand. This is the left hand side of my hair. I did the invisible part over here if you guys can see that. I also applied my closure. And like I told you guys before, I'm an unlicensed, basically like beautician. I do makeup, I do hair, I do nails, I do it all. Have I got my license? No. But I've learned most of my skills, which I've altered to have my own unique from beauty schools. In the 90s, you used to be able to walk into a beauty school and watch them learn because they didn't feel like beauty schools deserve to be a beauty school. It's a waste of financial aid and a waste of money and blah 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 and whatnot. You also used to be able to walk into home health care classes and watch them being taught, but they don't have that no more. Going to the late 90s, you have to be like a student of the class in order to see it, and you can't even get into the facility unless you're invited. It's by invitation. So if you're a student, obviously you're invited, but like that's what I mean. So I ordered this here from China, and I absolutely love it, love it, love it. As I told you guys before, you guys asked me for a review. A lot of items I can't really review because I wear them one day and I mix them with a whole bunch of other products. So who is to say which product is absolutely amazing? If it all holds up, I could be like, you know what? Well, I put all of this on and it held up. I've worn this before and it's held up, so it's really good. So I don't really believe that I can review a product just simply because I wear a lot of products on a daily basis. I wear makeup every single day. I wear makeup every single day. I don't do this just for YouTube. I do makeup every single day. And I got kind of frustrated. People stopping me when I was in a rush to go places like, what are you wearing? What do you have on? So I decided to make a YouTube so that people could have access to it. And I told people, just keep checking YouTube and eventually you'll see me on there because when you're in a rush and you have to go someplace, I got tired of being uncomfortable in my home because people want to see what I'm doing. So I decided to film it. This is the outlet for this platform, makeup, beauty, and stuff like that. So I decided to film it. I am much more happier in my life since I started filming it because I find that people just subscribe to me on the internet instead of making me feel uncomfortable in my home or my place of living. So yeah. So this yeah, I found a lot of people used to people use stuff to not necessarily wanting to mean bad, but when they saw me, and it's not the makeup that makes you walk outside with your head held high and being very ambitious. That is just a personal thing. I want us to say that as well. I refuse to fail. I refuse to give up. Even when I feel at my lowest and at my worst, I never give up. If I have to take, I never give up. You have to kick me out and X me out. I never give up. If you don't see me someplace no more, that's because they kicked me out because they tried to break my spirit and it didn't work. So they kicked me out because that's what they can do. People can kick you out. People can kick you out of different places to try to break your spirit and try to make you give up, but they cannot make you give up. They just can't make you give up. You'll just go somewhere else with the same attitude, and you'll keep going, and you'll keep going, and you'll keep going, because that's who you are, and that's who you want to be. Now, who you want to be is not going to make everybody happy. It's not going to make everybody like you. When I decided to actually go on my, I was, they would say, oh, you're wearing sweatpants, but you have a makeup attitude. And the whole thing was, I always had a makeup attitude, and that's who I was. But I had to reform it to make other people happy while I was miserable. They would be happy. They want to talk to me. They want to speak to me. And I began to resent those people a whole lot, and not want to talk to them, not want to see them, just really resent them, because the more and more that I suppressed who I was to make them happy, the more and more I saw them happy and I was unhappy. And what did that really benefit me? If And I just went out on a limb one day and I took a risk, and now I am who I am. Whether or not people like it, I'm who I am. And if I feel that people are really trying to make me be into who they want me to be so that they can be happy, then I just totally repress myself completely towards them. And that's it. So you don't have to. I'm not a puppet. I will not entertain people. I will not jump when you say jump. I'm not going to ask you how high. Um, I will do what makes me happy, because at the end of the day, you're stuck with yourself. If you are unhappy and you lose everything today, which I already know what it's like to lose everything. As I told you guys, if you guys watch my video, I've been in the all woman shelter. I've lost custody to my two kids, which was basically everything to me. So I do know what it's like to lose everything and have nothing. And so I'm not afraid anymore. People used to use that as a way to, when I was in foster care, they would tell me, oh, like, if you don't make the foster parent happy, they'll kick you out and you'll end up in the shelter. And one day I just walked myself into the shelter. I got tired of being the puppet that the foster parent wanted me to be. The foster parent was doing stuff that I didn't necessarily agree with. I don't really believe that ACS is the correct system in all. So I left the foster home and I went to the all woman shelter and I checked myself in, and they asked me, you're such a young, pretty girl, you have nowhere else to go. And I was like, no. And I went there and I stayed there, and I was in more peace there than I had been before. Here it was, they had told me about all these vulgar people and these horrible people, and they made me more happier than I had ever been before around people that I wanted to aspire to be. They made me feel small, they made me feel uncomfortable, they made me feel unwelcomed, they made me feel little, they made me feel ugly. It made me feel like I was unattractive to the world. And I walked around with that attitude, thinking that I was unattractive. And I eventually started calling myself ugly as well. They told me big girls are unacceptable. They're not pretty. Um, it is you're much better off being smaller. That is pretty. Being big is not pretty. And these people, they do well and they soar and they rise above, and they're the ones that have jobs for years and years and years. And when you don't believe in stuff like that and don't believe in saying stuff like that, and you're a total optimist, and you're a free spirit, then you don't get a job. You're the one that they kick out. You're the one that they don't like. You're the one that they cast down. You're the one that they belittle and make feel small, which is why you have to find a different outlet. And then when you find a different outlet to express yourself, they come there and make you feel uncomfortable in that outlet, just to show you who they really are and how strong they are and how powerful they are. So I don't understand. I don't know what to do to make myself feel happy, because everything that I feel that I've tried, I'm not, I refuse to, as I told you guys before, I'm diagnosed with PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder. I was molested when I was younger. And then I said that on one video, and somebody commented and said something like, oh, you would sleep with your stepfather, something like that. And it was so ignorant that I can't even give that the time of day. Like, you are so foolish. Like, how could you say that? Like, what child at that age, I was like 8 to 10, really young. What child at that age is interested in sex and is going towards a man a grown man trying to have sex with him, you know. That is so ignorant and so dumb and so stupid that I won't even give that the time of day. And that's the type of feedback that I've been getting lately from people, and that made me like not want to post videos. And then the same people that insult me are like, oh, could you post a video, could you stop insulting me? If you have nothing good to say, can you not say it on my video? Like, why do you feel the need to be insulting on my video? Like, this is my platform, this is my channel that a lot of people watch. Now, everybody may not leave a comment below, but as you can see on the videos, then somebody said, somebody was like telling me how many subscribers I have. You don't know how many subscribers I have. I know how many subscribers I have. It's my channel. It's my account. I see how many subscribers I have. How can you tell me how many subscribers I have? You know, it's like so ridiculous. I have like so many people that would love to subscribe to my channel that I haven't told that I'm on YouTube because I don't want them to be a part of this. You know, what I'm exposing to certain people is it's just by luck. There's millions and millions and millions and millions of channels out there that people could be watching. And it's just by luck that people stumble along my channel. So I tell people, stick around because I believe that God has led you to me and there's something that I have to offer to you. Whether or not I sit here on YouTube and cry because I've had a horrible day or horrible months and months and months or horrible years and I want to sit and cry and cry and cry and cry and not. I'm not going to sit on YouTube and cry and cry and cry and cry and cry and cry. I'm going to be the woman that I want to aspire to be. I'm going to be who I think I should be. I am going to show you what to do when you feel like me, which is to keep going. You're not going to sit here and be crying and and every day everybody's watching you, because that's not the right message that I would be giving to you guys. I want to give you the right message, and the right message is, even though I feel horrible and I feel crappy on days, I keep going. I keep going. Bottom line, period. That's it. There's nothing more. People hurt me, people do stuff, but I keep going. That's it. No matter how you feel, no matter what's going on, no matter the day, no matter the month, no matter the time, no matter where you should have been that you're not, just keep going. Don't think about jumping off the roof. Don't think about giving up, because at the end of the day, if they're a bully, they're going to go to somebody else. You're not going to be the end of it. You're going to be dead and they're going to be moved on to somebody else. And I'm sure if they're bullying you, they're not bullying just you alone, which I've come to realize the hard way. I had people make fun of me, and then I started to pay attention to them because I was like, what do they have over me, you know, that they could bully me? I want to see what they have. And while I sat there and I watched them, I realized that those people are just as miserable as I am, if not worse. Those people often face issues that they don't have to necessarily face because they're too busy watching people like me and bullying us, so that they're not fixing the issues in their own life. So they are the small ones. I may not feel like it, and they may be doing better than me. They may be more financially stable than me. They may have more than I have. But at the end of the day, who are they paying all the attention to? Me, all the time. So obviously they're miserable and unhappy, and they're looking to me for something that I refuse to give them. So they try to get your attention by doing something that is going to provoke you and invoke you to not like them, not to like them. If you do something that hurts my feelings, I'm not going to be like, oh, I like you so much. Don't worry. Even though you kicked me yesterday, I forgive you. I like you a lot. No. I'm going to be like, you know what? I don't like you. I don't want to be around that person. Somebody asks me, no, that person kicked me. That's it. That person kicked me. I don't go around slandering people's name, talking about this one person every day, consistently every day. No, I don't do that. If you ask me, you know, I realize you're kind of distant because that person doesn't like me. They don't make me feel comfortable around them. They don't like me, and that's it. I don't have to remember their name. I don't have to remember who they are. That's it, you know. So I hope you guys enjoy this video / mini lingerie haul. This is the hairstyle from the top. If you don't like my hairstyle, you don't have to comment you don't like my hairstyle. You know, go watch somebody else's videos that you like their hairstyle. Don't tell me to watch another YouTuber